Hey, what up, Taurus? Welcome to Tarot Numerology. Today's July 9th, 2025. July 9th, the numerology base number for July 9th, 2025 is a 7, which I did a numerology breakdown in the last Taurus read if you want to check that out. Tomorrow is July 10th, 2025. July 10th has a base number of 8 because if you add each number, 7 and 1 is 8, 8 and 2 is 10, and 10 and 2 is 12, and 12 and 5 is 17, and 17 is 1 and 7, which is an 8. So we have that abundance energy, cleaning, organizing, that the strength card, right? The major arcana 8 is the strength card. So taming some sort of information or feeling or urge for something. It is the number of high risk, high reward. If you do, if you go deep, if you go all the way with a risk, you get really highly rewarded with the 8 energy. And then that 10 energy, July 10th, which is group energy, masculine energy, team, um, united. It is fast, positive, leader energy, not questioning whether you could do something or not, just doing. It's a good energy, the 8 and the 10. It's a great day to start new projects, start new things. July 11th, 2025 breaks down to a 9. July 11th is going to be one of those days. It could be good, it could be bad, but it's an emotional time. 11 is emotional energy. 11 is a master number. 11 is an intense number. People born on the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, the 29th can be intense people. It's a feminine number and it's very emotional and it's very intuitive kind of energy. So people might people will show that type of energy in the negative and the positive. So emotional, right? There's positive and negative ways to act super emotional. Point is though, it'll be a bit emotional, people changing their minds, people getting a little more indecisive. Like the major arcana 11th major arcana card, which is a Libra card. Like Libras, exactly. Um, People change their mind a lot. Women change their mind a lot because it's a feminine energy. People who are more on the feminine side, people born on the 2nd, the 11th, 29th, change their minds a lot, change up the plans of things. Then we got the 9 number, the base number for July 11th, 2025, which is all about past stuff resurfacing, past issues resurfacing. Um, it's also the giving number, so doing nice things for people. It's also the number of things coming to an end, finding out about things coming to an end. So these are the energies you're playing with July 11th. I would say try your best. These are one of the days where you want to wake up and you want to meditate before you go out and do whatever it is you're going to do July 11th, just because of that emotional energy that's going to be out there July 11th, 2025. All right, Taurus, let's get into your reading here. Let's see what's going on with the Taurus Collective. Reverse card. Strength card in reverse. Okay, so this could either be a Leo that you're dealing with that is, they can't hold back any longer. Some feelings, something like that. There could be a Leo in your life who's going through something who cannot hold something down anymore or keep up a face of what's frustrating them. Something like this. It is a number 8. 1, 5, 6, 3, 9. Huh. Some sort of toxicity. If it's not a Leo, it's either you or someone you're dealing with that has a lot of toxicity that it's hard for them to hold it down. Maybe at one point when this was upright, in a sense, they were able to, but more and more the veil is starting to fall of their toxicity. What they were able to hold down before or keep quiet before is no more, in a sense here. Either with someone born on the 8th, the 17th, 26th, or Leo, or an 8 life path, or a Virgo, possibly here. Let's see what card complements. Okay. 8-6 breaks, 8 and 6 break down to 14. 14 is temperance energy. So again, interesting. Taurus, either you or a Leo, or if you have a lot of Leo, and if you have Leo in your chart, or someone else does, or either, like I said, someone who has 8 connected to them, an 8 life path, or an 8-day person. The Lover's card is telling me that it's getting harder and harder to tame the inner beast about this connection, this relationship. 7, distance. The energy of great distance is here. The energy of there's also the energy of not. Mm, I don't want to say lies. I want to just say like secretive, like the energy of no longer taming secretive energy, or secretive desire, or secretive impulses. Um, Interesting. 2 1 3 3 1 4 4 5 9. Huh. Whoever this person is, whether it's you or them, you're finishing up a cycle. Maybe that's why. It's like some kind of cycle's about to end, and you're going to be able to unleash, or this person's going to be able to unleash energies that they want to unleash, feelings they want to unleash, things of this nature. Let's see. What else do we get here for the Taurus collective? Okay, so yeah, a lot of this holding back energy. I keep getting the energy of something or you or someone that is it's like knowing that something's gonna boil, and you're calm, you're chill, or this person's calm and they're chill, um, but it's getting closer and closer to that breaking point. As the train, the chariot, yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, there's a lot of energy of having to tame, and how it's getting harder and harder to do it, to tame a certain energy towards a connection, an impulse, see, this is the strength in reverse. The strength is taming the beast, and it's in reverse, so it's like it's getting harder to do that. King of Cups is still remaining head over heart. King of Cups is still playing, sticking to the game plan in a sense. You want to put it that way, or sticking to the focus. Sticking to the facts, sticking to the logic, right? Again, the chariot represents the same thing with the black and white. The other card would be sphinxes. Here they're horses, but it's always black and white. Cause trying to maintain both extremes. The yin and yang symbol right here in the center. Numerology, here we got 7 and 6, which is 13, 13 and 8, which is 21. The next chapter. Yeah, so definitely there's like this energy of tension building up because a new chapter's coming. Like, a new chapter's coming. This person knows a new chapter's coming, and it's just like it's building up and it's building up and it's building up. That's what I'm getting here. Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Swords? Temperance. Nine of Cups. I am getting that the more that there might be no need. Maybe that's what you're figuring out. There might be no need for you to tame the beast. Here is what I'm seeing here. There's the Queen of Swords is here. It's almost like someone saying, "No, don't tame your impulses. Don't tame your wild ideas, or don't tame your first thought." Um, there's definitely an energy here with the Queen of Swords, and you know this. Either you to this person, or this person to you, but this is your person saying this. 612. Definitely the energy of things wrapping up before taking on some sort of adventure, new chapter. Yeah, Page of Swords. Um, someone from far away, someone who's been watching. Maybe you've been watching this person, but there's a lot of like defiantly waiting from afar for this energy going on here. Six of Swords. Yeah, 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 yeah. Temperance. So definitely sense there's like I said, tension building up before maybe a trip, before a visit, before a meeting, before, simple as before you see your girl after work or your dude after work. Um, and maybe there's something exciting. Stuff like that. That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. A lot of this. What else for the Taurus Collective? What else for the Taurus Collective? 538, 8311, 11 and 6 is 17. The start. Aquarius energy. So definitely the energy of, wanting things to finally come to fruition, to the physical, to the material. Or you might be dealing with an Aquarius. Let's see. What else for the Taurus Collective? The 11th. Let's see. What else for the Taurus Collective? Knight of Wands. Okay. Huh. Yeah. I feel like I was getting this in another reading for you, Taurus. Yeah, look at that. There's the Eight of Pentacles. Where you're like, there's an exit plan here. Knight of Wands, here's the impulse that I was talking about. So, you know, if I were just to read these cards fresh, I would see that there's definitely an ending in a collaboration or a job. And you impulsively want to leave now. It's like you're at that point now where you want to break free from this. The cards are saying it's been time. The death card's here. 3 plus 15, 18. The moon. It's all up in the air though. So like, it's like this. The death card. You know that something you're a part of is done. See, I was getting this in another reading for Taurus. Like what you're a part of is done. Knight of Wands is someone who just they don't waste their time thinking about how chaotic it is to make a big move. They don't think Knight of Wands doesn't think like that. Here I got the moon. Maybe you're making things a little too up in the air, Taurus, right now. Four, 4, 8, 5, 8, 13, 13 and 2, 15. Might be distracting yourself with substances. Not making the big decision that you already know you want to make. Knight of Wands, Death card, something you're a part of. Justice. What's the justice? Again, this defined energy, this distant energy, this long distant energy. There's some justice in this. Death card again. Okay. Yeah, see, the Eight of Swords is here. Defiantly getting out of your head is what's needed here, Taurus. The moon, right? The moon was the only thing that I feel was holding these cards down. The Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the fact that that's done, the fact that you know that you want to do it. All right. What else for the Taurus Collective? 314, 37, 76, 13. The Death card again. Scorpio energy. 4 energy. Going through the trouble of doing the paperwork for stuff, the legalities of things, the dealing with the higher heads for something that you want or need. Like that, those moves need to be made towards something like this. Emperor moves are needed here, Taurus. What else? 2 7, 7, 6, 13, 13, and 3. That's 16. That's major arcana of the tower. So it's like, I always say this, especially when I see it in this chronological way. That means the universe is going to do it either way for you. Either you make this big giant move, or the universe is going to force you to make the big giant move, in a sense here. What else did the Taurus Collective? Chariot. Okay, okay, okay. What's the Seven of Swords? The Empress. What's the High Priestess? Page of Wands. Interesting, Taurus. There's almost an energy here. It's very interesting. Your intuition is telling you to believe in your ideas. And your intuition's also telling you there is something about, there is some sort of sneak energy going on around you here, Taurus. Here you are, the Empress. Here's the Seven of Swords. The running away, though. The High Priestess, the intuition to trust your ideas is here. The more you trust your ideas, this is something that's very familiar here in the collective as well. It's like the more you trust your ideas, Taurus, the more these stupid ass people, I don't know how else to put it, like these sneaky liars type of people will tend to leave, fade away. But there is a journey in front of you that you know it's not going to be easy. There's some sort of journey that's ahead, and you know it's not going to be completely easy. There's bumps in this road, you can tell. The Chariot and the Ten of Wands. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. So yeah, Taurus, there's definitely an energy here. Okay, yeah, you're there's like someone or something around you as you do all these things that we're talking about with the making big moves and wanting out of what you're currently in and stuff. Throughout all this, there seems to be someone who is like purposely making things harder for you. So that not only are you over some things and you want to get out and there's a big move and you're keeping it to yourself and it's boiling up, but there's also an energy here of someone who is like purposely nudging at you, trying to make it more annoying, trying to frustrate you in a sense. But it seems that even though you know that this is happening, you see the Chariot who's keeping calm between the two extremes, black and white, the yin and yang symbol. You're able to remain in this Chariot energy, though sometimes it could be a bit, the weight of it can be strong at times, but that doesn't seem to discourage you. All right, Taurus, I'm gonna leave it right there. Please like and subscribe. I do private reads. The information for that is in the description below.